Once you have gotten some responses to your interactive question assignment, you can actually view those and track progress. So to do that, you're going to go to your Screencastify recordings and pick the video that you made the interactive questions for, and then you'll click on interactive questions. All right, and this is going to bring you to the spot where you created the activity, but you'll notice next to responses, you now see 5 in parentheses, which is telling you that 5 people have completed this activity. So let's take a look at that. The main dashboard here shows you a list of people who have completed the activity, how they did, and a breakdown for each question. One thing I want to point out is we do have an anonymous viewer here. When I created this activity, I did not require students to log in or to leave a nickname. So all I know is how that person did. I don't know who they are. So we'll get to that at the end of this video. We'll talk about your sharing options and what you're trying to accomplish with your assessment. You can also do a breakdown by student. So you could pick a student from the list and you'll see a list of questions and how they answered them. And then you can also do a summary by question. So maybe I want to get a sense of if my students know how to do this skill, and I can see that 80% of them said that they could do that. And I have, since I did ask students to sign in with an email, I can see the student that I should follow up with on that question. Now, just going back to my video management page, this is my recordings page. Depending on what you're trying to accomplish with your activity, your sharing settings should be in line. So right now, I have anyone with a link can watch this video on the watch page, but in terms of tracking, I have to decide how I want to track it. If you do want to measure student completion of the assignment and individual student understanding, you should go with by email address. Alternatively, you could do by nickname as well, but that's relying on the student to type in their name. The benefit of the by email address is that a student can only respond to the assignment once. If they click on the link and they try again, the answers that they picked will already be there. And of course they can change them, but it ensures you're only going to get one response per person. If you do by nickname, that doesn't require the student to log in. They can just type in a name, and then you can just track their participation or completion of the assignment by what they typed in. And anonymous, that just means that you won't know who responded. You'll see, if you have 20 students in class and they all do it, you'll see 20 anonymous users, and you'll be able to track the understanding of the group as a whole, but you just won't know who needs some follow-up instruction or further review. So that is how you're going to track the progress of students when you do your interactive questions. And I hope this is something that comes in handy for you. In the next module, we're going to take a look at another feature of Screencastify called Screencastify Submit.